Karti Bealtaine blessings to you all, and thank you so much for coming. This is going to be beautiful, and we have the sun shining, and we have the fire in the heart. So Bealtaine, the Celtic Festival of Bealtaine is a summer celebration, and it's all about optimism and hope. It's also called May Day. It's celebrated on May 1st. And it's, you know, in those isles over there, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, Parishniach, come in. It's, you know, those are the really dark months of winter. They're pretty flippin' dismal, and they're dark at, you know, 4:30 in the afternoon. And so when the summer comes around, it's such a celebration. The sun in that part of the world is a bit of a rarity. So this is a huge celebration, and it is traditionally celebrated with fire. It's all about the fire, and it's all about the hearth, H-E-A-R-T-H, which is the center of the Irish or any Celtic household. The center of the home is the hearth, because back in the day that was all we had. We had no heat. We know there heat, there's no such thing, so it was the fire. And that's where community came and told stories and played cards and did whatever. That was the center of the community. They were, you know, went to each other's houses. So Bealtaine is about the hearth, and it's about the heart. It's about opening their heart to all of the possibilities and all of the blessings that are coming, all of the seeds that have been sleeping in the earth in the dark. Bealtaine starts the whole second half of the Celtic wheel of the calendar, which is the season of the night. So it's about welcoming all of that. And traditionally in Ireland, the biggest celebration is on Ishnach. Ishnach is literally geographically the heart center of Ireland. It's equidistant from all sides, and it is a sacred site, and they light the hugest bonfire. And back in the day, what people would do is they would quench their fires, and then when the big bonfire, the community bonfire, went out, they would get the ashes, and then they would restart. Richard probably knows more about this than I do. And they would restart the fire in their heart with that fire. And so it is all about unity and love and heart. So wishing you all such Bealtaine blessings, and I'm just, you know, we're just delighted to be here. So before we even start, Kirtan, if there's anyone that's not familiar with Kirtan, Kirtan is not about one voice. Kirtan is about every single one of our voices. So we're here facilitating, but this is about every single one of our voices. And I look at it like a tapestry. Each of us has a unique sonic blend, flavor. And so my flavor won't be your flavor, but all of our flavors here are going to fill in this tapestry of sound. That's what Kirtan is about. So if you thought you were going to come and just, you know, be a cuteness and quiet enough to move and not make a sound, you are very mistaken. We are going to make some beautiful sound, all of us together. So some of them are call and response, some of them are sing along, but please, please do let that beautiful sound that is so healing to yourself, your psyche, your own sound is far more healing than anybody else's sound. So we're going to, we'll just begin the Celtic shamanic practice of calling in the directions. And we will call in the north, south, east, west, Father Sky, Mother Earth, and go back into our heart. And then after that, we will go into some toning, and we will go into our first chant, which will be led by Jeffrey, which is in Aramaic, which is the newest addition to Celtic Kirtan, and it's really so beautiful. And so yes, please come in. And then we're going to go straight into, so Celtic Kirtan, just to give you a little backstory. Celtic Kirtan was birthed from when I got introduced to Kundalini Yoga maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. And when I sat and sang those mantras in Gurmukhi, which is an ancient Indian language, it's not quite as old as Sanskrit, but the sounds, the root sounds, when I sat down and chanted them, I'm like, wait a second, this is like Irish. These are the same sounds. So then what I did was I just took the different, those languages, those ancient languages, Gurmukhi, Sanskrit, Aramaic now, Irish, and just blended them together, and it's the vibration is so similar. So after we do our Aramaic, we will go into a Gurmukhi, we're going to go into Algrosta Intak, which is Amazing Grace in Irish, go into English, then we come back into Gurmukhi, Om Namo, which is what we used to tune in Kundalini Yoga classes, Om Namo, Gurudev Namo, Om Namo, I bow to the wisdom that is within me, the Guru. The Guru is not a person, the Guru is our higher selves. So we honor that wisdom that is within ourselves. So that'll be the whole intro, and then we go into some other compilations. So I invite you to settle into the space, get quiet within your body wherever you are, get comfortable as we welcome in the 4 directions to our celebration today. And we open sacred space. This is a sacred space that we are opening. An Guyadoig, energies of the north. An Guyadoig Tarkun, come to us. Our Shinsha, our ancestors, our community of healing light, our family shamanic lineage, great salmon on Bredon, wise salmon, on Drolin, the smallest bird that flies the highest, Maktira, the wolf, teaching us intuition. The energies of the north, the season of winter, the celebration of the winter solstice. We welcome you and we honor you, Sha. Akasam Guyanor Tarkun, energies of the east. We invoke eagle on Iller that teaches us great vision. On Mother Ishka, the otter, teaching us playfulness, protectiveness. On Vreed, the great goddess Breed, we thank you for your protection, for your healing, goddess of the springtime. For all the energies in the east, season of spring and the element of air, we honor and we thank you, Sha. Agasan Kuyanas, energies of the south, Tarkun, we honor on Ahar, serpent, showing us, teaching us how to shed our skin, how to shed those identities that no longer serve us. On Bear, great strength, showing us abilities to dream and protect. Lu agus Anya, sun god agus goddess, energies of the south, the direction of summer and the element of fire. We thank you, we honor you, Sha. And then we move to the west. On Guyanir, Tarkun, winds of the west, Tarkun in you. We invoke the Fina, the mighty stag, and the gentle doe. We honor the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine. We honor the states of magic, Triot. We honor the Shanach, the fox, teaching us the shortest distance, teaching us to live beyond fear. Manaman Maklir, great god of the sea. To all energies of the west, the festival of Lunasa, the season of autumn and the element of water, we thank you, we honor you. And then we look down to Mother Earth, Danu, Arwaha, Pachamama, Gaia. We honor you. We thank you for all that you give us, for our sustenance, for our shelters, for our food. We honor all that walk on your earth on 2 legs, on 4 legs, those that fly above us with wings, those that are on the ground and slide. We honor all of you. We honor all in the lower world, and she, the fairy folk. We thank you, the place of power. We are so grateful to all that you give us, Sha. And then we look up to Father Sky, Dalta, Arnahar, Pachamama, to Father Sun, to all in the star nations, the Milky Way, all galaxies known and unknown, all in the upper world, in the astral plane. The wisdom of our guides, our angels, we are so grateful as you walk with us this incarnation. Thank you for all you provide to us. And now we go into our heart, where our Great Spirit lies, where our higher self is, where the wisdom that guides us resides. To all of creation, to all of the energy, where everything is one in our heart center. We give gratitude for the blessing of being alive this incarnation, for all that is within us, in our heart, in each other's hearts, where we are one with each other. We are grateful. Thank you. Mira Buikas, Visha. About the different languages, anything that's in bold is what you guys sing. It's all phonetic. You know, the pronunciation. So yeah, she did an amazing job. All right. Oh yeah. So. Sorry. Oh. Sorry. Are we over here? So that doesn't happen.
We gotta talk to the sound guy about that.
Yeah, I mean,
it's looked on your pink water.
just inspired by something I read, a channeling from Jesus, actually, Yeshua, where he was speaking about what we are at our core. Like at our core, when you break it down, we are just these particles, God particles of just pure, unconditional love, and we're all made from the same. So I was thinking, okay, wouldn't it be just beautiful if we didn't even have names, if we just introduced ourselves as love, peace, and gratitude, and you know, all of these beautiful energies. So so is Misha Gra, I am love, is Tusa Gra, you are love, and Shanti is peace. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Om. beautiful. Wow. Thank you so much. Wow. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Ah, love it. So this next one is an ode to my homeland, Ireland, Irvin, which means Ireland forever. And we honor the Shincha, our ancestors in this. And put this with a Gurmukhi chant, which is Ang Sang Wahi Guru, which basically means Ang Sang, one limb, Wahe Guru, water, Wahe, water, heat, Guru, dark to light. It's all the elements of creation. So basically we are just saying that we are all one. Our ancestors, us on the planet right now, and all that come before us, we are all one. So. Okay, so this one, Sat series, is a combination of another Gurmukhi mantra. This one is like a victory call. So in this one, we're honoring all of our ancestors, anyone in our lives, our friends, families, anyone who's passed into spirit. Because this is a victory call, knowing that there is no death, there is only a continuation of energy. And so in the Kundalini tradition, they chant a call when someone passes over into spirit. So the first part of this is we will be chanting that. And then there is this old Irish ballad that actually is a tribute to this total badass pirate that was female in the 16th century named Gráinne Whale, who was such a badass. And she became a pirate in times when women did not do anything like that. And her father was a boat captain, and she's like, I want to do that. And he's like, you can't do that, women can't do that, especially not with those curly locks, no flipping away. She's like, really, watch this, shaved her head. Watch this, Dad. Okay, I'm going out with you, you're taking me out to sea. He had to take her out to sea because she would not take no for an answer. So off she goes to sea, she learns the trade, she ends up with her own fleet of boats. She defends our waters against invaders. In the meantime, while she's doing all that, she has 4 children. She had one of them at sea. Such a badass. She was nursing that baby, and they got attacked by Turkish pirates. She's like, no problem. She strapped that baby on and she went upstairs and she led her crew to victory and she took their boats. She's like, those are pretty boats, I'll take those. And she took them. Such a badass. Anyway, this song, Odo Shikata Hawaii, was written by Padre Pierce, who was one of our greatest. He was a revolutionary, he fought for our freedom, he was a teacher, he was a poet. He wrote this song because she was jailed at one time. Queen Elizabeth put her in jail, and when she was in jail in Dublin, he wrote this song that Oro is like a victory cry. Sheto Vaha means, is your way a walya? A walya.
That's it.
That's it. Oh, that's Max's favorite one.
Well, it's more Hawaii.
Because she was the Hawaii one. I'm like, I don't know when I get there.
Hawaii.
So Walya means home. So he was saying to her, like, home is your birthright. You need to be home. You know, you don't need to be in jail. So I paired up with here because I'm thinking of home in the big picture. Our home, which is, you know, on the other side of the veil, our real home. So that's why that is sort of paired with the Saxophone. So yeah, the long rambling explanation.
Harmonium was like bouncing. I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. Woo!
Wow.
Okay, now for some magic. Riat. Riat is one of my favorite words in Irish. It means magic. So this one kind of has three parts. So it starts off with Guru, Guru, Ramdas Guru, which is again all those, Guru, Guru, dark to light. Ramdas, Ram is another name for God. Das, servant, servant of God, or serve God, or serve life. Guru, Guru, Ramdas Guru. And then we go into Driat. Driat is magic. Magic imochri, Driat imochri. Chri is heart. So, what is God except magic? Magic, what is magic? Magic is something we don't see. Maybe we don't understand, but we know it exists. And life is so much sweeter when you believe in magic. And then at the end we go into some English where we just proclaim we are one. Tommy their piano means we are one in Irish. don't let you told me and don't let you and don't let I am told me So when I heard this is a really rhythmic chant. And I was like, oh my God, it would be awesome with the bar on. So I put the bar on. And yeah, so yeah. If you guys want to grab a drum or whatever, you know, if you want to, you're more than welcome. And so we're going to do it in Gurmukhi, and then at the end we're going to chant Satya. Satya of the Sirsha. Satya is truth in Sanskrit, and Sirsha is freedom in Irish. So yeah. As we say, one can be Jesus. Well, it wouldn't be a Kirtan with a few Irish curses. Can't be all serious. This is the first, what we call the New Earth mantra. This one was a collaboration with beautiful Karim over here and her mother, who was this wise Palawan elder. And we decided we were going to just put the languages together, Palawan and Irish. And so that's what we did. And it's really quiet. And I'll explain what the Suvan is, the Irish part, and then Karim can explain what the Malenga, if you want, what the Malenga's part means. That's the Palawan part. But Suvan, like the thing about Irish language is it's a vibrational language. So very often the words sound like what they mean. So when you say the word soothness, like you feel just very calm and relaxed, and it has this almost a hypnotic effect, soothness. So that's exactly what it means. And Malengness is Palawan. Karen's going to explain what it means.
So Malengness is a word, but it's really a way. So in the islands, where my mom is from, where I was born, it is a way of entering a room. It is a way of being with one another. And Malengness really means I borrow vision. That's the translation. So in other words, it's taking empathy into action. So I see the world as you see the world. I am in the world as you're in the world. And if we all borrowed each other's vision a bit more, we would be truly living in the world we know we're meant to be. So when my mom said that word, Eileen just felt soothiness. They were speaking to each other. My mom in Palawan and Eileen in Irish. And so when my mom said Malengness, she said soothiness. And they were speaking the same language.
Yeah, and then the next part is Bolo I say.
That's right. Bolo I say means like aho or amen or that's right or we got it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's sort of a seal.
Yeah, exactly. So then Bolo I say Shine. Shine in Irish means that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So both
So
are
we
true.
pair those together. Yeah. It was it was a marriage made in heaven. It's a really quiet lullaby. You. You're good, you.
Chauvinistic clinic.
You're
Next.
I was I just wanted Max
Can we just do it again, please?
Yeah. Can you do it again, please?
Oh, yes.
You wanna?
More Max.
Your calls.
Oh, Lordy.
Okay. Okay, so this is call and response. And it's an Adi Shakti. We'd like to go to the lullabies into the Shakti ones. So Adi Shakti, so Shakti is the primal, divine, creative force of the universe that exists within all of us. Regardless of gender, we all have Shakti. And what's happening right now on the planet is that Shakti has woken up in all of us. And it's flipping awesome to see it come out. So we are honoring Adi as primal Shakti. We are honoring Adi Shakti in all of us. Pardon? Yeah. Yes, we are. And I almost cursed there. I didn't. We curse a lot in Ireland. We curse so much in Ireland, we don't even know we're cursing. That's God's honest truth. So when I go home and I listen to my neighbor is 90. And he's talking to my mother who's 87. And it is one long, not my mother, but him, it is one long string of F's. He doesn't even know he's cursing. He's like, Mrs. Bray. You know, I'm like, that's flipping awesome. I don't know if anyone curses with the Irish. I don't know. But anyway, so in this, we're also honoring Bree, the goddess Bree, the matron saint of Ireland. So she is the keeper of the flame, the great protector. These are her crosses. Actually, that neighbor I was just talking about, he made that cross. Yeah, hold it up, please. He made this. He taught me how to make them. He's been making them for 75 years. And so it honors the four directions. And these are pre-Christian crosses. And they are the cross of Bridget, the goddess Bridget, the matron saint of Ireland. So in this we honor her solace. Solace is light. Solace Vida, the light of Bridget. So I'm going to do the call part, and Jeffrey's going to do the response. And along with everyone in here. I'm not sure. Shakti, This one called Aged, which is Irish for listen. And this one was actually, when I was at home last year, I went on a walking pilgrimage of Bridget's first monastery. Her first monastery was actually in an oak grove. She was shamanic, that was her practice. So her church was the earth. So that was her first Kildare, you know, the Kildare is where her monastery is, and that's where she set up her first oak grove. She was non-traditional. She was kind of just way ahead of her time. So we walked. We visited her holy wells. I think 3 in Kildare. When we visited them, and the sisters that run the monastery, she was so flippin' cool. She was like, when I was in school, the nuns never talked about energy or the universe. But this nun was talking about the energy of the universe, and she recited this little mantra called, it said, Eish Lakyo Naklina, listen to the music of the universe. Eish Lakyo Nane, listen to the music of the birds. Eish Lakyo Dula, listen to the music of nature. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. Putting that to music, that's beautiful. So that's what I did, and then I just expounded on it and added some more. But so that's where this was inspired from. It's just really beautiful. If you ever go to Ireland, go to Kildare, go to Kildare, visit our holy well. It's just magical. And then, so the beginning part of this is the chant we did on borrow. This is the slower version of it. So we go from that into Ish. Rockin' my heart, Aguriki peri panya, Kaja Sularia, O Apeliano, Manohona Vesaria, Savarichanaka Sanga, Avlejan Italia. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. We send this prayer out to the planet this morning on this day of optimism and anticipation for good to come. We send this out as our prayer for peace, for freedom, for joy, happiness for all beings on the planet. sadness, let there be joy. But if I master, grant that I may be not supposed as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it's in giving that we receive, and it's in parting that we are parted, and it's in dying that we are born to eternal life, and it's in dying that we are born to eternal life, and it's in dying that we are born to eternal life. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta Unity.
The way you treat them.
Let's just say nice.
Yes, that's right. I wish I had a camera. You should see the sun is right on. It was like, God. So we're down to the last one.
Oh,
Yeah. Down to the last one. This one could go on for an hour.
This one's quite epic.
Yeah, this one is like a life of its own. So this is actually it's an ancient Celtic blessing that the Kundalini yogas adopted to end all the classics. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Very beautiful prayer. And then we're going to go into the beautiful Buddhist mantra of compassion, which is Om Mani Padme Hum. It's got 7 syllables, and it just has that vibration that evokes love and compassion. And we also have Sat Nam in there at the end, which is Gurmukhi for Sat is truth, Nam, myself. Truth is who I am. Truth is my identity. Truth is all of our identities. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh Lord, surround you and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you. Oh Lord, surround you and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you. Oh Lord, surround you and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on.
blessed sunlight shine upon you and warm your heart till it glows like a great turf fire in the hearth. Bealtaine Bealtaine Agwil, the blessings of Bealtaine be with you all. Buikas o Mochri, gratitude from my heart. I want to honor some people, and I'm so grateful for this experience with you all, and thank you so much, first and foremost, to these amazing musicians. Clarinet, saxophone, Max Neiderle. I mean, seriously. I'm just honored to be playing with this dude. He's incredible. Goddess Shakti, Goddess Tara, and Percussion that came in and just literally just came in last night. We just played for the first time last night, and she just held it down, and her beautiful energy. I'm so grateful to you, Tara. Thank you so much. And over here, holding it down, this cool dude right over here, Jeffrey Irvin, with his sexy basses over there, and his velvety vocals. I mean, Jeffrey, thank you. When you came on board, the last time we played here, Jeffrey was sitting right over where Brett's in. And to have you play with us, and your voice is just like texture, it's just beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Eileen, for inviting me. Yeah, Eileen Bray, of course, guitar, vocals, and Baraman, and the harmonium. Thank you, Eileen, for putting this together. The show.
Celtic Kirtan is just on this journey, and part of this big journey, along with these amazing musicians, is the New Earth Almanac. Karim and Marcia, I have to honor these guys because they just, what they do is they take people's talent. Okay, so I don't know who in here is aware of the New Earth Almanac, but it is the most incredible online publication. Look it up, and you will get daily nourishment that is just second to none. And these writers and contributors are not professional writers. These are all of us, like a lot of us in here write for it.
Raise your hand here, right?
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Bealtaine art today. Yeah, like it's like Richard, like we have so many people. And so what it's all about, it's about giving us all voices. And it's about taking us into the new earth. And the new earth is all about collaboration. The new earth is not about me, I, glory me. It's about collaboration. It's about the collective experience. That's what we're moving into. So what they have accomplished with the New Earth Almanac, please go on there. Please subscribe. It's $5 a month for this incredible. Not only is the content amazing, but visually, it's like a flippant storybook. It is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful, the visuals. So please do check out the New Earth Almanac. I love you guys. They've been such an incredible support for Celtic Kirtan. And our journey is never going to end. Big stuff happening with these guys. Stay tuned. Some big stuff happening with these guys in the North Almanac. So thank you. Thank you to everyone who came and helped. Veronica came and helped set up, and I'm just really grateful for the muscle and Vanessa over here taking photographs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so that's it. And the four directions we honor. Thank you to all of you for coming. Blessed be Bealtaine Agus. Thank you so much.
There's a raffle.
Oh, there's
a raffle from Earthfire Botanicals. There's little white pieces of paper around.
Excellent.
We're going to pull it at the end of this in a little while. And we have some stuff over here if you'd like to see it. But if you would fill out the raffle, it's winner's choice. So we have like 4 or 5 different products over there. I'd be happy to go over and talk about them.
And I also do want to mention Mindful Nashville.
Oh, yes.
Patrick, wherever you are in the ethers, if you ever get to watch this, Patrick, who owns this place, has just been really supportive to us and literally just said, go pick the key up, like just come to your thing. We're so grateful because, we're just starting out and it's like so beautiful to have this sacred space. So thank you, Patrick.